Hello, this is Diana. This is my Trailblazers of the Universe YouTube channel. On my channel, I'm blending a mix of spirituality, self-improvement, and healing to inspire you to become your best self. If that sounds good to you, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. The topic is empaths. Don't go against your own intuition to make others feel comfortable. And so as empaths, we are very in tune with the energies and emotions of others. We feel them as if they are our own. And we are very in tune, very tapped in, very intuitive. So we can often sense things on a variety of different levels that other people can't, because you're more tapped in. You could say that some empaths have developed even more psychic abilities, like the clairs, for example, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, all of the clairs. So our intuition is usually very on point. We can pick up when others are lying. We can pick up when something doesn't feel right, because we feel so much, we can like literally sense when something doesn't feel right energetically, even if we don't know why. And we need to trust that. We all have our own intuition and should always trust our intuition above all else, or above others' opinions and guidance. Have you ever had it happen where someone was giving you a piece of advice? Or maybe everyone you know is thinking a certain way or feeling a certain way about something, and which you think is like the complete opposite, but your intuition is really telling you that this is what it is, like maybe to stay away from something or not do something, or something isn't right. And have you ever had that happen where maybe you went against your own intuition because other people didn't agree with it, and maybe it made people feel uncomfortable? Most likely, if you went against your own intuition, you probably figured out that you should have listened to your own intuition from the beginning, right? I think we've all been in situations like that, especially when you haven't done as much inner work, so, you're more easily swayed by others. You should never go against your own intuition just because it's not popular with other people or it makes other people feel uncomfortable. And because you're more sensitive to energy, you should trust that what you're picking up on, even if you don't know exactly what it is, you feel something, right? You can feel it when something isn't right. Sometimes we don't trust our own intuition, or we feel so much where we don't know if that's really ours or someone else's, right? But just trust what you're feeling. Sometimes your body will give you a signal like that something isn't right. Watch how your body responds. Your body is a subconscious mind, right? It has knee-jerk reactions to things. Even if you ask a question, your body might move a certain way. You might feel a little twitch or something, or like some kind of subconscious movement that you're doing. You get tightness in your chest, or maybe you get a sharp pain in your stomach. Trust that if you get that. Don't expect other people to understand you. This isn't about thinking you're better than anybody. It's actually a gift that you're more tapped in. You can even pick up on subtle changes in energy or people's behaviors. Often we have to go into more solitude to really tap in and to see what's our energy and what isn't. And I did make a video recently for empaths on the importance of prioritizing your solitude. Check that out. But sometimes your intuitive nudge, your opinion, the way you're feeling, or even things you say can trigger other people, right? Can make them feel uncomfortable because you know things at a deeper level. You can basically see through illusions and go to like the core of something, like see the true essence of something. And sometimes that's the true essence of someone, and especially when people are doing shady things or they're trying to hide who they truly are, that can make them feel uncomfortable, right? When you have an empath who can who's sensitive energy, you can pick up, who can see through your BS and everything, right? And sometimes you'll even end up feeling uncomfortable, and it's actually their energy that's uncomfortable, and it makes you feel weird, right? So this takes a lot of inner work and shadow work to really determine what's your energy and what isn't as an empath. But you want to learn to be grounded in yourself. Stand in your truth. Be authentic. It's okay if what you're thinking or what you're feeling is way different from what everyone else is thinking. Because this world is literally a world of illusions anyway. It's a world of fakes, a lot of corruption. So because you can see through a lot of that, and maybe others can't, isn't a bad thing. It can maybe make you feel like isolated, like out of place in the world, especially if you're not around other people that are more tapped in or that do more inner work or they're empaths or even are spiritual. There's a reason why you are feeling, thinking, sensing the things you are sensing. And you shouldn't go against that. It's trying to guide you to where you want to go. So it might be against what the whole world is thinking or feeling, their opinions. It's okay. Because you don't want to go down the wrong path just because other people are going down the wrong path. Or if you're feeling like something really isn't right, stick with that. Like, trust your intuition. There's something you're picking up on that's important. That could even be like a very important deciding factor in your life that could really change like your whole reality. Every decision you make affects your reality, right? You know, I always say prioritize your well-being, and you have to do what's best for you, even if other people don't agree with it. Don't look for validation from others in regard to trusting your own intuition. That's being an empowered empath. I mean, you can just stay grounded in that despite what anyone has to say. People are always going to have a problem with what you say. There's always going to be some opposition, and especially if people are doing sketchy things and you've like kind of figured something out or you've called them out or something, you're most likely going to have a negative reaction. But don't let that get you down. Stay grounded in your empathic abilities. It's actually a superpower to be more tapped in, to pick up on those kind of things other people can't. And you will also see that the more you follow your intuitive nudges and trust your intuition, that your life will get better. Or sometimes you do trust your intuition and maybe something didn't work out the exact way you wanted it to in that moment, but later on you saw that that's why your intuition was telling you to do that. Maybe it was to teach you a certain lesson, or to redirect you to something else, or to help you avoid something that maybe was bad. It's not always like an instant gratification with that. You know, and that's why I think people disregard their intuition and they distrust it because they're like, hey, I trust my intuition, look what happened. But sometimes what's meant to happen, or the silver lining, you don't see till like way after. Trust your intuition and don't feel bad about doing so or go against your own intuition just to make others feel comfortable. That's all I have for today. If you like this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. I also have a Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok, and 2 podcasts. The links are in this video description. I also offer coaching if you need intuitive guidance to motivate and support you on your healing, spiritual, and or self-improvement journeys. My contact information is in this video description. Have a good day. Namaste.